I just figured it out, man.
Oh, you did?
And I don't even
great.
smoke pot, man. You think I'd be like a pot smoker, like figure this shit out, man? I had the fucking YouTube channel on. I had it was live stream on YouTube at the same time while I was on. So that's why it was echoing and bouncing back. And man, oh damn, that's cool though. Shit,
yeah, sometimes like if I'm doing these live streams, I'll have it on TV as like a monitor, but I'll have it muted.
Yeah.
So that way you don't get that feedback or that weird shit going on.
Because when I clocked out, I kept hearing you talking. I'm thinking, wait a second, I'm not even on StreamYard anymore. And I look at I had the window open, the browser. It was on the live stream on YouTube.
And you're like, damn it.
Because I was watching a little bit, because you were talking about squid pisser. That's why I was like, I gotta get on there. You talking about squid pisser. That was one of my favorite discoveries of last year. They're so fucking wacky.
You turned me on to them actually. I was
yeah. I was probably posting them all over the place. And they're just so like hard. They're so like fast and crazy sounding. Like that one song was like 2 minutes, like not even a minute and a half long. Something like "fuck your preacher" or something.
They're fucking insane.
Yeah, but if you listen closely, they're playing some pretty intricate stuff on the guitar. And you said the guitar player's with Gore now or something.
Yeah, he's playing with Gore.
Oh, that's cool. I just saw Gore too, like last year, I think. Or was it? No, 2 years ago. Damn, it's crazy how fucking time goes. Yeah. It was 2022 when I saw Gore, not 2023. Yeah.
Shit. Last time I saw Gore, Oderus was still alive.
Yeah. That was my first time seeing Gore too. Like I never, believe it or not, never seen him live before a couple years ago. One of those bands you always wanted to see, but they never if they came around, I was, just either out of it or just working or something. But
yeah.
But I can't get into their music. I got like 3 or 4 of their albums because I wanted to get familiar with their music before I saw them live. But I just can't really take their music that serious. I mean, it's cool, but to me, they're just something to cool see live, and their image is cool, and their whole concept of the band is cool.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just can't take the songs that serious. I guess you're not supposed to. I guess you're not supposed to take him serious.
No. I mean, they're like space pirates.
They're not prog rock. They're not prog. They don't have a million riffs I made it. No, I mean, I like a lot of simple music, but I like it to be, not campy.
I mean, right now they have a singer who has udders. I mean, you can't really. You can only take that serious so much.
Yep. Cool. So we're finally able to talk without blah, 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 crazy shit.
That's fucking awesome. And yes, Hallow, that is the fun of live content.
Yeah.
You have shit like that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pleasure to meet Hallow Weiner. You know Hallow Weiner? Is like no.
I don't think I've met Hallow Weiner before.
Never met.
I don't know. They're
in person.
They're apparently near Indy, so so they're local. I don't know if I met them or not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I have and I don't remember, please let me know, and I apologize. I'm old. I forget things.
I guess you'd remember the name if you did.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So are you still up for coming on my metal block at the end of the month?
Oh hell yeah!
I got you penciled in.
Yeah, I'm 100% down for that.
You'll be on the March 31st show.
Right on.
I didn't put your name. I did the ad with all the guests I'm going to have, and I put you on there as coming soon. Cool. I got Madam X coming up, man. You ever remember Madam X?
Yeah.
Oh, we're high in high school. Da, da, da. Yeah, I just messaged them just out of curiosity. Hey, I'd like to have you on my show, and they messaged back. I was thinking it was going to be Maxine Petrucci, the guitar player, but I think it's the singer that I'm going to do an interview with. And
that's cool.
I was going to have Tony, Tony from Will-O-Wisp, be my co-host on that one. Because that was in 1984. I mean, that was one of the records we would just fucking wear out in high school, man. And the album cover with the hair all freaking spiked out the ear. And,
oh, shit.
And then, being the 2 chicks in the band, everyone was all into Lita Ford. We're like, no way, these chicks are the fucking metal chicks, man. Maxine and Roxy.
Oh God, yeah, and
yeah, because Roxy went on to play in Vixen.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, and I guess I just read that. I guess Maxine played in Vixen for a little bit too, later on, in 2018. I guess she played bass for Vixen or 2008. Oh, wow. Just for a short run. But I was never really into Vixen that much, though.
I mean, I guess they were all right for what they were.
Yeah, that's when it was kind of rock and metal was getting into that kind of what we used to call cock rock out with your cocks out. Type.
Yeah.
All the dudes wanted to look like White Snake and Led Zeppelin and cowboy boots.
That was when a lot of bands was starting to kind of blend together and sound alike.
Yeah, all the guys would put their hair on the side and walk into a bar with their cowboy boots on and vests and shit, trying to look all Western and shit. Like, where the fuck that shit coming from?
What we got?
Crazy shit, man. Just put out my cool shades.
Not met in real life yet. Now that I have a wheelchair, I'll be checking out the Melody Inn, Healer, and BlaK Cafe.
Oh, cool.
BlaK House Cafe.
How many times have you seen Black Sunday, Hallow Weiner? Are you a rabid fan? A super fan?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, I kind of did, just in case for anybody watching in the future. Yeah, there's not many people on right now. You want to tell them about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Eric. I live in Portland, Oregon. I've been in jail once in my life for 4 months, living the thug life.
Ex-con.
Yeah, I played in a band called Will O Wisp for many years, and I think we played with Juan a few times. Did we ever play with your band at all?
Yeah, once at McRed's. Yeah.
Yeah, at McRed's. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, people forget that because it's McRed's, but
Yeah, that was a pretty trippy place. And found out later that a serial killer was there, and he picked up a chick from there, and Glenn Rogers, the cross country killer.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh shit!
But he burnt her up in a car in a Van Nuys, an apartment complex that I think was actually an apartment complex that was like not too far from one that we lived in on Woodman, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was at the apartment complex that was like right behind. Like
it could have been, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was that one.
It was definitely definitely in that area.
Jasmine, there you are. Oh my God, I passed out and just woke up. Well, hi, Jasmine. Welcome.
Jasmine. I've seen her on here before.
Yeah.
Is she the one that does like the palm reading and stuff or psychic stuff?
No, she does. She does interviews. A lot of people in the goth community and alternative community. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh. Yeah.
I remember the Punk Rock Night live stream one time. You made a goth-tastic impression. I love when I leave a goth-tastic oh shit. What they said. I can't talk apparently.
When was the last time you played live?
Last time I played live?
Yeah.
Or that was back in October.
So when you play like live, are you always playing as Black Sunday, or do you do two different bands, like just has one Black and like solo stuff, or do you just constantly just keep it Black Sunday?
Right now, just Black Sunday, because
that's cool.
I mean,
I know you do because I know you have songs right there just under your name.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure. I'm probably going to just for the hell of it do that, but I just got to figure out how to work that still.
Yeah. It's all about whether you're gonna get your solo career and then you get your band career, but if the music sounds similar to the Black Sunday, I guess you could always keep it as Black Sunday music. But it's obviously you're the main writer of it. If you're the main writer, when you write the music, is it like you and other guys, or do you write the melodies and stuff? Or
I think it varies. Like sometimes I'll have like stuff that I'll come up with, and then sometimes somebody else will have something.
When do you feel the most creative? Like, you ever have those moments where it's like you'd be like late at night and all of a sudden something pops in your head, you're like, fuck man, I gotta get this shit out. That happened to me like every fucking night at 1 a.m. and I can't do anything because of neighbors and shit.
If that happened, I would be fine with that, because at least I'd be near stuff to do something.
Yeah.
When that shit happens, usually when I'm at work and I'm on a forklift, or I'm in the middle of shit where I can't write shit down because the boss is up my ass.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm able to, it's just like, what the fuck was I thinking about?
I know. That's why I keep a guitar at the office too. Like, I got one in the office, one in my bathroom, and one next to me at the computer where I watch TV. because like thing will pop in my head. I got to grab that sucker and hit record on my phone, and so my phone is like just loaded with like song ideas, and then there's only about out of like 100 song ideas, I might put like 2 songs together out of them, just because like I just don't want the melodies to leave.
Yeah,
or
I
disappear.
agree.
But I figure like the ones that are gonna stick with me the most, those are the ones I'm gonna like make into an actual song. Like that's why it takes me forever to get a song out, because I'm so freaking picky about what it is. Like it's got to sound like exactly what I want it to sound like.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
It's got to be a song that I would buy or that I would listen to.
I totally get it, man. Because you just want it's your work. You just want to sound right,
Yeah.
Hi, Kakin, by the way.
Who's that? Oh yeah,
Kakin. Yeah, that is my other partner.
Oh, okay, cool. That name sounds familiar. On Facebook, maybe? I don't know if I have.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're on Facebook.
That's right.
But the Halloween says bonsoir. We speak in French. Are we getting classy up in here? You're in the wrong spot for that.
Yeah. So what's the weirdest food item you came across lately? I know you're always posting the weird food shit.
What that I've seen or ate?
Seen, yes. Seen.
Actually, today I just saw. I was gonna make a video with it, but apparently, there is somebody made a pizza with pizza rolls, but they had like a pizza and they just covered it in pizza rolls. And I was like,
yeah, cool.
Like somebody was stoned when they did that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably try it still, but
I want to make something with Pepto Bismol, man. I think Pepto Bismol is one of the best things. Like I was thinking it'd be cool, like make Pepto Bismol ice cream or something.
Oh god, that'd be a good way to fuck with somebody. It's like, yeah, it's some nice like strawberry cream. Yeah,
it's nice and pink like strawberry. Pepto Bismol.
Hallow Weiner says, "I'm being classy with the lovely ladies."
Nice.
All right, that's right. You gotta be classy with the ladies there. Yeah.
Is Hallow Weiner any relation to Anthony Weiner? Spelled differently, I guess.
Hey, is that like the political guy?
Yeah,
the one that got in trouble. I think
showing his wee-wee. Yep.
Very fitting name.
It was funny because he got in trouble for the first time. Then he gets out. It gets all like the press dies down off, and then he does it again like about 5 years later, and then he loses his total career.
Once again, his name is Weiner, so I mean, it's expected behavior, I guess.
Yeah, I was watching an interview with him recently, and he's actually pretty like nice guy, and he's like he's totally responsible. He takes responsibility for it. He laughs about it. He laughs about it now, like which is kind of cool. He's got a sense of humor about it now.
I mean, what else?
Like, growing up with the name Weiner, I guess it was just kind of fitting that get the last name Weiner. Like,
I mean, at least he recognizes that.
Yeah, that's what's kind of cool. So because he's gone through like a lot of therapy, and I guess they have like group therapy for stuff like that. Like, I guess it would be like sex therapy. I guess you would need sex addiction. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so sometimes your wiener needs therapy.
Yeah, it's like that one dude. Remember Dan, man, fucking showing his penis to everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Flame fucking dicks and shit. Flame tattoos and shit.
Let's see, what's this? I joined the indie punk goth community in 1985.
Oh, cool.
The natives would call us Halloweeners.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Like, are you a Hoosier or are you a Halloweener?
I'm sure you probably heard every day's, or like, it's Halloween. That's what we'd always say. Yeah, it's like every day's like Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely used to hear that a lot growing up.
That's why we wrote that song called, as Will Lewis, we wrote that song called The Oldest Joke in the Book, because Tony was like so pissed off that every time we walk down the street with makeup on, someone would be like, it's not Halloween. Like, it's like the oldest joke in the book, So Tony wrote a song about it.
So, since I got you on here, and I got Jasmine floating around on here in the chat here,
cool.
I have a question for both of you. Like, just get your opinion on it, since we were just discussing like makeup and Halloween and all that shit. So, because I've been kind of want to talk about it. It's like I'm gonna do this on the live stream and talk about this.
Yeah.
So everybody's kind of like losing their shit over the Crow right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a little bit at first, but then I started thinking, I think it might be a different storyline, and they've had all these different crows after Brandon
Oh
Lee.
yeah,
They were just flops,
yeah. I had kind of a knee-jerk reaction to it too, and then
Yeah.
I
I
like,
mean, deep down, I wish he looked cooler, but it's like I don't know. I'm thinking like it's the actor's a good actor, so
yeah.
you know.
And to be fair, homie's ripped, so I mean, he like
Mm-hmm.
physique-wise, he matches
Yeah.
the comic.
Mm-hmm.
If you look closely at that still that they sent, if you look closely, you can notice they have the bullet holes too.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
The tattoos, I think that's what I had the knee jerk reaction about.
Yeah.
Some are cool, but the
They
one with
seem
the nipple eye,
yeah.
mm,
Yeah, the tattoos kind of seem like like pretentious in a sense, but they don't really seem like a real tattoo someone would get like that. I don't know. Or someone then like the crow would get.
yeah, yeah, and it's like I
I thought he looked like a Lou Reed though. Like I thought, is this Lou Reed as the crow? Because of the way his hair looked and
this,
shit. Like,
yeah.
but I don't know. I think a lot of people were kind of worried about the storyline because I guess the director is the same guy that did Snow White and the Huntsman and some other movie that was. I don't know. Someone was saying,
Oh,
yeah, he's put out a
that
bunch of
guy.
he's put out a bunch of shitty movies, but I don't know. I thought those movies were okay. I mean, I didn't think they were bad, but
I didn't really hear too many bad things about Snow White and the Huntsman, though, honestly.
yeah. I mean,
So I
I
didn't
think
know.
I think if I remember seeing it, I remember it just being like a nice looking movie. Maybe wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't
wasn't
remember what the story was. It wasn't Angelina Jolie. I think was the main queen. She was like the evil queen or something. But I think it's a
no,
story.
no.
Isn't
I
it?
think Angel. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, isn't it Snow? It's a Snow White story, right?
Yeah, but actually, wasn't
No,
I
no,
thought
Angelina. She
Angelina
was.
Jolie was like a
Oh yeah,
Maleficent? Yeah,
Manila or whatever. Manila. I can never say the word. Manila Villain. Millie Vanilli.
vanilla the wafers.
Yeah, vanilla wafer.
Hey, it's the vanilla the wafers. That's
Yeah. So what's your take on, or what are your thoughts on the makeup, or
um. Like I said, I mostly had a knee jerk reaction about the tattoos,
yeah.
and at first, because I was read an article before I saw the stills, actually
Mm-hmm.
mentioning about like a supernatural villain.
Yeah.
And I was like, first, like, I don't know about that. They're kind of changing things up. But to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I got a cough drop in my mouth. To be fair, the 1990s girl with Brandon Lee,
Mm-hmm.
they did a whole bunch of shit and they switched that up too. And they
Yeah.
kind of technically did that too, because they had made Top Dollar the main villain.
Yeah.
Instead like in the comic, it was T-Bird. And so they made him like this crazy like gang leader, drug lord
Oh yeah, yeah.
with
I should watch it.
a
I should watch
witchy
that movie.
sister.
Yeah. You're talking about the Brandon Lee version movie or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, yeah, they changed up the storyline and everything, but it still, it still worked. It was still good. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the same story, but and that's and in the end, I was thinking about like, oh well, that's what they're doing with this too. So it's like, and most people when they're remaking like something that's a comic book into a movie,
Yeah.
they're gonna change things around because their main thing is it is a cash grab. We have
Mm-hmm.
to remember that,
Yeah.
and they're trying to get asses in seats.
Yep. Yep.
To see, they're trying to get those box office numbers, so they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do it any way they can.
Yeah.
They're gonna try. They'll try to kind of. Well, nowadays they try a little bit harder to try to please the actual fans or whatever. But for the most part,
I don't know if
they
it's I don't know. Is it considered a remake, or someone told me that it's not actually a remake? It's just or a reboot. It's basically just like another storyline. But is he supposed to be Eric Draven though? That's what I don't. That's
yes,
what okay.
yeah, it's supposed to be Eric Draven.
But like later on or something.
Yeah, but I think what they're doing, they're probably borrowing from another Crow story as well,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still using it for Eric probably.
Oh, I see.
Eric and what's her face,
Yeah.
Shelly,
Okay.
and because like there's another Crow comic, oh God, I forgot the name of it.
There's a female crow too in the comics. I used to have that
Oh
series.
yeah, there was a couple of them actually.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, I remember I read a couple books that had one, and she took on a bunch of like white supremacists. It was pretty cool. It was really well done.
What about the TV show? Remember the TV show The Crow? That was kind of cool, but it was kind of low budget. Not really low budget, but the acting was not so great.
At the time, I thought like, okay, this is cool, but I think I caught little bits and pieces of it on YouTube here and there now, and I look back, I was like, oh God, that was terrible.
I wonder what their angle was like. There's Brandon Lee, obviously Asian, and then like to get the TV series, like did they have to have the same guy, an Asian guy playing him? Like, is it?
Yeah, they had the.
Did they just do that because they wanted him to be sort of like, because Brandon Lee was such a big hit, and they wanted him to, because the Crow could be just about anybody. Like, you could be the Crow, I could be the Crow. It's all about the revenge and just putting on that makeup.
But I think for that show, they were more capitalizing on the movie
and stuff.
That's why they got the guy, I think his name Mark Dacascos.
Yeah,
to play. So that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
So they were just milking that story basically.
Yeah.
Hallow Weiner says, "I'm an old fart and can't get past Brandon." Not a lot of people can't.
Let's see if it lets us share the screen. You see that?
Oh, hey, that's how you do that shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom where it says present. You can share videos.
Oh, see, I was messing with it before and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, you got to upload it. So in other words, so the thing with StreamYard is like, and it took me a while to figure that part out too. But so when you want to show a video like during your show, you gotta download it into your computer and then upload it where it says present and it says video file. You just gotta upload it, and then it'll pop up on your screen like watch. I think I could do it from my end. Let me see. Play like what? Oh, I guess it's not letting me do it though. But maybe because I'm a guest, it's not letting me do the video. But yeah, so you would upload it and then you'd show us on the side. And what's cool when you do it that way, you can actually hear the audio really good. Because if you share the screen and show a video, then you're going to hear it all watery sounding and shit.
Right.
And then on your right side where it shows banner, brand is where you could upload video clips, but you could play them, but you just won't be seen in the video or heard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, but you could upload. You could upload videos on that, but the videos can only be less than 10 minutes long or less than 200 megabytes. But when you present the video down at the bottom, that could be like a 2-hour video if you wanted to, and you just upload it. And then
like if you wanted to like just like kind of like we do this, but we're watching a movie.
Yeah, like be like, hey, check out this video. We're gonna play this video now and react to it. Like reaction videos as well. The only problem with doing a reaction video, if you live stream a reaction video, you got to be careful because if you're doing a video that could be copyright, then they'll block the stream or whatever. So that's why I always pre-record because I was doing that with the Metal Block at first. My idea was to kind of make like MTV, like we just show a bunch of videos and talk about them. And so I did on that the first episode of showing all Japanese metal bands and shit. But
yeah,
then they kicked me off because I guess I was showing videos that weren't approved for copyright and all this shit. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just pre-record. And then when you upload to YouTube, it'll tell you if a video is like not going to be able to be shown or whatever. Then they give you the option to edit it out. So, but I've been just trying to be careful of making sure I don't get videos that are owned by UMG or Sony or something like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get dinged.
Yeah, because they'll just cut it out, make you cut it out and shit.
Yeah, that's why I figured if I ever did anything like that, I'd find like, I like reacting to like just bad stuff anyway.
Yeah.
That's I just like cool. Find some weird underground shit. Like,
yeah, you could do that easily. Yes. And what I do is like to download videos, I use what's called a 4K downloader. You can download it free onto your laptop. It's called 4K downloader, and you just copy and paste the YouTube link into it, and it downloads the video any size you want. Like,
nice.
Yeah.
I'm learning stuff tonight.
Yeah, man. I'll show you the way.
Oh, what? This is the way.
This is the way.
I've never seen that show.
You haven't seen it yet? Yeah, I'm behind on that. I haven't been watching. Like, I was really into it in the first couple of seasons, and I don't know, everything. All these other shows keep coming out, and I forget about it and shit. I watch a lot of TV though, man.
Yeah, after a while, it's like they come with like so many different spin-off things, and it's like it's hard to keep up.
Yeah,
like there's still a bunch of shows I want to watch, and it's like I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I think
half
Disney
the
Channel
time.
has like 5 different Star Wars series now, like on Disney Channel. There's a new one just started, and
Yeah, that's why I end up giving up on the Marvel movies. It's just like, oh, it's so much to keep
yeah,
up with.
yeah, I'm totally
Then
behind on
it's like,
those.
in order to watch everything, I had to have Disney Plus, and it's like,
Yep, yep.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. I know
I got I got
streaming
enough
shit is
streaming
crazy.
services I'm paying for as it is, man.
How much do you think you pay a month in streaming services?
Mm, let's see. I actually have the YouTube Premium
Mm-hmm.
because I hate fucking commercials.
Yeah, that's 15.99, is it? I think.
Uh, Actually, I got a family plan, so that's more like 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, I got Paramount Plus. I
Oh, yeah,
got
I got that.
Peacock.
Yep, I got that.
Hulu.
Hulu got that.
I did have Shutter, but for some reason, Shutter's
Mm.
didn't even work right because
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
start watching something and then it would keep crashing.
Yeah, I think I
Like,
had that problem too. I can't remember if I
I'm not
still have
just
Shutter. I might have canceled it, but I can't remember. There's so
like,
much
I'm not
shit I
gonna
gotta
pay for
cancel.
that.
Mhm. What
Yeah.
they get you is they trick you with the 7-day thing. It's like, okay, we know you're gonna forget on this 8th day. You're gonna just keep the service because I always do the 7-day trial and then I'll cancel, before the 7 days is up and not have to pay. But lately, I've just been forgetting about it, and it's like, fuck it, I might as well just keep it.
Like usually, I'll get AMC, but just long enough for when Interview with the Vampire is
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah,
And once that season's done, then
and just click it off.
cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But
yeah, I'll pay for about a month or two just so I can
yeah.
watch that series. But
What about live TV? Do you have cable, or are you doing the streaming
mm-mm.
thing? Because I do YouTube live TV, and that's like 75 a month, and gives me all the local channels. It gives me everything cable used to give me that was charging me $200 for local channels and all the
Oh,
AMC and whatever all the other channels that cable comes with,
yeah, that's a
and
lot cheaper.
yeah, so I get like tons of channels, and it's on. I get on my Fire Stick. I can watch it on my phone if I wanted to, no matter
Oh,
where
nice.
I'm at. So it's actually a pretty good deal, 75 bucks. And if you want to add HBO, it's like you could add on like different channels like HBO, Showtime.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
we
have,
got HBO Max too. I forgot. Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry, Max.
yeah, no,
It's
now
not
so
HBO
Max.
Max anymore.
I wonder why they changed it because like I saw they still have HBO, like regular HBO, but then they have the Max.
I think it's because they combined with some other services too.
Okay, yeah,
I know they bought out Discovery or something,
mm-hmm.
and the Travel Channel
Yeah,
and
yeah,
a couple others.
crazy
So that might
shit,
have something
man,
to do with it. What else?
crazy.
Do I have another streaming service? Oh yeah, yeah. I got Worlds of Wonder.
Okay,
That's
I don't know if I heard that one.
it's pretty much a gay streaming services, but you can they have like pretty much everything like RuPaul's Drag
Oh, cool.
race related on there and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
RuPaul. Yep. Yeah, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
got I got rid of cable just so it'd be cheaper, but now I realize I'm probably spending like $300 just on streaming. Like, even are you paying for the StreamYard service, or are you doing the free version?
mm-mm. I'm doing the free version for right now.
Yeah, 'cause I think
Like
the regular is like
I'm
25.
just
I think.
feeling it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually I'll probably
Mm.
I might get the subscription so that way I can stream to YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. If you decide like you want to do like where you have guests on or multiple guests, you want to pay like the basic whatever. That way you can have up to 10 guests if you wanted to ever do something like that, or stream longer. I think there's like a limit on how long you can stream if you're not paying for the service. But I know there's like stuff if you get stuff if you pay for it. There's stuff you don't, but
Hmm.
there's always
Like
a catch.
how many guests are you allowed to have if you're if you're doing using the free version?
Probably if I remember, like when I first started, I think it might have been up to 5. I think,
Oh really? Wow.
yeah. Or 3. Maybe it's either 3 or 5. But you also got to remember, like if like that little present button down at the bottom, if you wanted to show videos, that takes up the space of one guest down at the bottom. So in other words, like if you have a 5 spaces for a guest, but you have 3 guests on and you want to show a video, it's going to show up as in the guest spot or whatever, like the 4th guest spot. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so you got to. So if you want to show videos, you just got to kind of like what I like about StreamYard now is they allow you to pause it. Like so, if you're recording a show, like if you're pre-recording a show, you can hit pause and then just continue. Like whereas before they didn't have that. Like you just had to fucking go for it. You had to just hit record and hope you don't fuck up. And
Yeah,
just
no shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
because once you fuck up, then once you cancel out of that show that you set up, then you have to go back in and reload all your videos and pictures that you pre-did before the show. That's what I do before a show. I'll load up videos. Like, so when I have you on, I'll probably show like 2 or 3 videos, whatever you have, whatever you want me to show. If you want me to show some live footage and things like that,
Right on.
And we'll go through like your tracks on the new album, talk about them and stuff, and play little snippets of them.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
and
some hot shit.
Hallow Weiner says you better work, and it's like yes, you better work, bitch.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like what time over there is like 11:30 there.
Yeah, 11:36, and
yeah, it's like 2:36 over here.
Yeah,
I gotta start doing these earlier.
Are you in a big city of Indiana or like a small city?
No, Indianapolis or just it's a decent size.
Okay, it's like
it's not LA. It's not LA big, but
it's the capital, isn't it? Or no?
I think so.
It was like one of the big cities. I mean, Indy 500 and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Is there a lot of rednecks there or what?
It's more of a combination of stuff now. Depends on the area you're at.
Yeah.
Like if you go further out in the boonies and yeah, there's some places I don't go to. There's like place called like Mooresville. I don't like no.
Oh,
yeah. There's some places I feel like I'm a little too dark for,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, no. Yeah. I don't think that's good for. I don't think that's good for my health going over there. No.
Oh, what you do in our neighborhood?
Like leaving.
Yeah. Do you get fucked with a lot though? Have you gotten fucked with do you wear makeup in public?
Yeah. Oddly enough, no. Yeah. I haven't heard shit. I got some weird looks.
Yeah.
But honestly, I've heard more shit from people like online or in LA about wearing makeup than I have here, honestly, which is you would think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with this red state ass place, you would think, but
you guys have a big homeless population? Yeah, ours is pretty bad here.
Yeah, it's yeah. Hallow Weiner said once you leave Marion County, like, yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. You got it. But I mean, there is a decent sized homeless population out here. It's nowhere near Los Angeles, which is like tripled since I left.
Yeah. Like tents everywhere and stuff. Yeah.
Like, oh my, I looked, I was like, see like live stream videos or other videos people will like do. And it's like, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like out here, you still see it, but I think for the most part, certain times of the year, people end up in shelters because it gets fucking cold out here in wintertime.
Yeah.
It's like it's like that homeless shit just really sucks out here because you got like snow and ice, LA, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, in Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, it's like raining 90% of the year. That's why when I got here to be sober, like I came here just so I can clean up myself and I started relapsing and I started fucking up. And I thought, you know what, I better take this shit serious because I do not want to be homeless in Oregon with the rain every single day.
No,
fucking snowing. So that's one thing that whipped my ass into getting sober.
Yeah. Like nothing will help you stay sober than like, you know what? I like living indoors.
Yeah.
I
like warm blankets.
Yeah. Like indoor plumbing,
Yeah.
Not having to shit in a bush. It's great.
Totally.
She goes there.
Crazy. You ever been back to LA in a while or no?
I haven't. I'd like to visit sometime.
Yeah, me too.
But it's like, it's a matter of time and cash. Girl, what are you doing? Hey, chill.
Hallow Weiner's like, cool learning crow history. Yeah. J.O. Barr, he wasn't very happy about the very first one. I met J.O. Barr at a comic book convention one time. He was very frail at the time. I guess he was even talking about how he has like anxiety issues and takes medication and stuff. And he had a bunch of nervous breakdowns because I guess the reason why he wrote The Crow, because I asked him in or what was the idea of coming up with it, and he said it was about his sister who died in a car accident, and it broke him so bad that he said The Crow was meant to be even though it's a elaborate storyline, but he said he wrote it basically as just one giant scream, like of him screaming
Right.
about his sister dying. I thought that was pretty powerful.
I heard I heard the story, but the thing I heard it was his fiance, not his sister.
Maybe it was his fiance. It was somebody he was real close to. It was
Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking because in the comic book it's his sister, right? Like it's Eric
No, in
Draven's
comic
sister.
book, it's his girlfriend,
Oh, it's his girlfriend.
his
Okay,
fiance. Yeah, so
yeah. So maybe it was like a long time ago, but yeah, whoever died caused him to have a breakdown, and then he wrote that story about it, and or he just changed the storyline, but he basically meant it to be one giant scream, the way he put it.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to do things that are
Yeah.
therapeutic,
Yeah,
you
because then
know.
after he said that, and I would go back and read, and I went back and read the book again, and I had a whole different sort of like outlook on it. Reading it like after he told me that or told us that,
Yeah,
because he was talking at a convention to a bunch of us, and I was like, wow,
I
got my
haven't
book
actually,
signed too.
I haven't actually read it in a while. I
Yeah,
got,
me
I
too.
got the, I got the shit all like bundled up so it's safe.
Yeah, I mean, I probably lost all my. There was probably part of that comic book collection I lost when I moved here because I lost a lot of shit, and I
Yeah,
had a bunch of boxes of like really good shit, man.
yeah. I had originals like years ago, like back in the
Mhm.
'90s, but
Yeah.
ex-wife took care of that.
Hmm. Oh
that
yeah,
that
yeah.
my Spawn ones.
Oh damn.
I had
I lost all my
actually
early
actually
spawns.
actually I had all like the ones from like when Image first came out.
Yeah, I had those
Yeah,
too. Like
I had all those.
I even went to the signing the very first day. Todd McFarlane went to Golden Apple Comics there, and Rob Liefeld went, Jim Lee, and stand in line and get my book signed. And good times.
Rob Liefeld and
Yeah.
his feet.
Yep. Everyone's always calling him Matt Damon because he looked like Matt Damon and shit. Yeah. But man, I'm so crushed because I lost like Todd McFarlane. I got to meet him in '93 when I won that contest. I got to fly to Portland, of all places, Portland, Oregon, and I got to hang out with him for a whole day and shit
Oh,
at his
nice.
house. And he gave me like all this cool comic books, Spawn comics signed and memorabilia, and freaking all that shit's gone now, man, because my fucking meth and shit,
Oh
meth
man.
addiction.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Don't do
And
drugs, kids.
yep, don't do kids drugs.
Yeah, don't do kids drugs.
But yeah, it's weird. I've lost stuff because of meth, but not
Mm.
necessarily because I sold it,
Yeah.
but because people around me did it, like
Yeah, that's what
usually
happened in my
exes.
comic books and stuff. It was mostly my roommates that I was with because I trusted them to take my stuff because we were getting evicted, and I trusted them to put my stuff in their storage, and then I'd get it when I get my own place. And then when I finally got
Right.
my own place about 3 months later, they were nowhere to be found. Then when I finally found them, the storage was fucking auctioned off. They said, "Oh, we lost
Oh,
all of it."
jeez.
I was like, "Oh, thanks, guys." And fucking all my artwork from when I was a kid, all these comic book
Oh
characters I
man.
drew and shit, fucking photos of my grandma, his childhood stuff. Everything was just gone. It's crazy.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. But when I was doing meth, I was actually pawning off stuff like my guitars and video games. Like, I remember my ex-wife was like, "Where's all of our video games going?" It's like, "Oh, my friends are borrowing them." It's like, start running out of lies and shit because fucking need that extra fix. I'm hanging out with Southsiders and shit, fucking just to get
Oh
high.
shit.
Bringing them over to the house. My ex-wife's like, "Yeah, it's kind of weird people that you're hanging out with." Like, "Oh yeah, we work together. We're doing telemarketing." It's like,
Yeah.
I'd even bring him to band practice. Like I remember Tony be like, "What's that guy doing here?" I was like, "This dude's all fucking homied out and shit."
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, are
I'm
we
gonna have him
we
guest
adding
rap for the.
cholos to the band now?
Yeah. I want to have him. So he's a badass rapper, man. You got to hear him out. We'll have him spit a verse or two, and then we'll go into.
We're gonna do black metal suicidal tendency shit now.
Yeah, black metal suicidal rap.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got to cross over, man.
I wonder if those guys are still a thing. The
Suicidal.
suicidals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. Yeah, actually, you know what? Honestly, I think they're back together. Yeah, because I thought I saw last year they were playing shows again.
No,
And
not the band. I know they're back together. I'm
oh,
talking about the actual gang that hung around in Venice
oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, okay, yeah, the gang, yeah. Hmm. Remember, there's the Ventura Boys, the Avenues.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those guys, man. This guy, everyone had different names. Like one guy was named Cartoon, another guy named Raccoon. Like they're all like stage names. Like, yeah, you guys are like freaking band members. You guys have stage names and shit.
Yeah, Little Sleepy.
Yeah, a little sleepy.
Oh, Little Payaso.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so I remember living in Van Nuys, man.
Yep, that's where they'll post it up.
Occasionally cops would like chase gang members through whatever building I was living in at the time.
Oh yeah,
Memories.
yeah. Nothing beats that real Mexican food, man. I'm trying to find places like that up here in Oregon.
Man.
I found one place that's very similar to what I used to get in LA and shit. But other than that, I always feel like the further you go up north from the border, the less good the Mexican food is. It's like
I gotta say, I've been quite fortunate since living out here. There's actually a lot of like little itty bitty mom and pop Mexican joints, and there's a lot more popping up. There's also like lately, the past few years, there's been more and more taco trucks popping up.
Okay, yeah, we got a lot of those.
The taco trucks out here are kind of like similar to ones in LA. So you get tacos off of them. They're the good ones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, there we go. They're pricey though.
A little pricey.
I hear they're a little pricey. I mean, it's not like like some of the taco trucks. You go to the right night, you get them for like what, $1.50, something like that each.
Oh yeah.
Out here just like $5 a taco.
Damn, like Bidenomics.
I guess maybe it's because like stuff's like certain things that you need are a little more expensive out here. Maybe because
they get it straight from Mexico. All their ingredients, like the real shit. Like I want a real Mexican cooking my food. I don't want no like white dude cooking my Mexican food. I'm the only white guy cook Mexican food.
See,
the gringo tacos. Do you go to the Satiricon, the band Satiricon? Black metal band?
I've never seen them live. No.
Yeah, me neither. I think about one of their records recently, but I can't remember which one. They're good bands.
I'll think about the song Diabolical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I fucking love that song.
Yeah, I haven't listened to them in a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on Monday and torture my coworkers.
Oh yeah. What's in your playlist right now? Like, what have you been listening to lately?
Let's say I've been it's been back between Crypta.
Oh yeah.
VR Sex. We'll listen to the new Ministry album actually. Friday.
Yeah, you gotta check
that out. Which is really good. TSOL just put out an album which I think is like a whole bunch of old like A-sides or something like that. So that's interesting. I'm not as heavy into that, but it's all right.
I've heard them in a long time. Are they the ones that sing that song Code Blue or something like that?
Yep.
Right over to the mortuary. Yeah, I used to love that song. Oh, he said the Satiricon is a club in Portland?
Oh.
I never heard of it. If it closed in 2010, then I probably never heard of it because I came here in 2011. Right up there.
Oh, see, you missed out on that. See,
yeah, from 1984, which is like my favorite year in rock and metal because it was the first concert I ever went to was Ozzy Osbourne in '84. Then I got to see Rat 2 months later, and then Wasp at the end of the year.
Oh, nice.
Formed a band with Tony that same year, and just all kinds of good shit happened in '84.
I think the first concert I ever went to actually, as I saw Overkill at the Trocadero in Philadelphia. Oh, cool. It's like 1990.
I like that singer of Overkill. He's funny in interviews, like the way he talks and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've never seen interviews, so I didn't. Yeah, well, actually, I take that back. I saw like old Headbangers Ball interviews, but
like what's his name, like Bobby Blitz or Blitz?
Bobby Blitz, yeah,
he's cool.
I used to know a guy that just looked just like him.
Yeah, I think I did too. Actually, he has one of those faces.
It might be the same guy. We might
probably. Yeah, he has one of those faces.
Wow! Woohoo! Crazy. Right.
CBGB that place ain't around no more. CBGB's.
It's been gone for a while.
So that's probably like the equivalent of playing the Roxy or the Whiskey, like for like CBGB's. It was like a legendary like that, huh? For
Oh
New
yeah,
York.
that's where all the like the
Mm-hmm.
old school legendary punk bands got their start at
Yeah.
or played at.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been nice to play there.
Yeah. Speaking of Crypto, I saw them last night, man. It was a pretty cool concert. They were
Oh
pretty cool.
yeah.
Or we were supposed to call it shows. We can't call them concerts no more because that makes you sound old. I'm going to that concert.
It's weird. I've been calling them shows for so long. And
Yeah.
so I said, "Yeah, I'm going to go to the concert." I'm like, I'm thinking, are you gonna get like someone says you're gonna go see a concert? I'm thinking they're gonna see like
Yeah,
a bunch of
especially if
people
it's
with cellos and shit.
yeah,
Classical.
it's at a club, so it wouldn't be a concert at a club. It'd be a show.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was pretty. Those ladies are very impressive musicians, and just the way they perform on stage. I mean, shit, that one guitar player was just like a freaking shredder as hell, man.
They're pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to that album a few times. It's like,
Yeah. I like to sing the way she makes those really crazy face expressions. She kind of reminds me of like I could tell she's very inspired by the singer of Venom, the way Kronos used to be on stage. I think that's where she kind of gets her inflections from, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Luckily for her, she looks better than he does.
Yeah, definitely. I take her over Kronos any day.
Yeah. Sorry, Kronos, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Which you're not, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's a little bit sexy these days in his old age. I think he looks probably better now than he used to back in the day, because I think I saw a recent concert of him, and he actually kind of looks the same. Kronos does.
Actually, yeah, I know it's like there's a lot of like people like that. Like they looked old when they were young.
Yeah.
And now that they're old, they look pretty much the same as they did. They just grew into their face.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, Wild Woohoo Uzi. Oh, Ozzy. Yeah. So Ozzy in '84 with Jakey Lee. That's what made me want to play guitar. When I went home, I said, "Grandma, give me a guitar. I want to be just like that dude."
Actually, I think the first person to make me say something similar was like I saw Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah, cool.
I saw they had like a old Alice Cooper show they were playing on this channel I used to watch when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it and I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah. So how old were you when that happened?
Like 9,
yeah?
I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
Damn, 9 years old. I was still playing with Star Wars toys and shit.
Oh, I was too, but I was like flipping channels, and
I don't even think I got into music until I was like maybe 12 or 13 is when I got into like Journey and bands like that, and Men at Work, and then I think Kiss was probably like my first real hard rock band, or AC/DC, when I was like 12. But I remember like before that though, I was just about toys and just goofing around with my friends. Like I wish I would have gotten into music at a younger age, and I'd probably be a virtuoso on guitar and shit.
I think the reason why I got into music when I was a lot younger was my grandma didn't let me out the house a lot.
Oh yeah.
So I'd be like stuck in the house, and it's like the radio would always be on. So yeah, there was always some sort of music on. So
that's cool. Were you raised by your grandma too? Like I was pretty much raised by my grandma.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And she was old school.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, she was Cotton Field in Baltimore old school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she took no shit.
I think my grandma was like kind of like Archie Bunker, because we have cousins that are black, so she'd always like, yeah, the little colored kids are coming over, but I love my colored children. But it was like 1970 something, so I was like, Grandma. She always brag about her.
Yeah.
And my uncle, like, he was a racist. Like I could never understand why he was so racist. Like he disowned his sister just because she went out with black guys, and I never understood why. And I asked him one time, and he said, well, because a bunch of them beat me up in high school. And I even thought that was like a weird answer. Like, well, why?
It's like, yeah, but she's not dating the guys that beat you up.
Yeah, exactly. And those were just assholes. Like, what did it have to do? Like, I was beat up by black people, Mexican people, white people when I was in school. It was fun. I was bullied by everybody. Yeah. But I still had them all as friends.
There was one time when I was a kid, I was like, I got beat up by this one girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was mean. She picked me up and body slammed me.
Damn.
I
Were
hope
you
she's doing well
were
because
you
I
bullied
think.
in school a lot?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
yeah. And
Everybody tried.
that's how it is when when you're just kind of like different in school,
Yeah, yeah.
and you know, like kids are like can't figure you out.
Mhm.
Then they just
Yeah,
like, well, can't figure out. So the next best thing, yeah, just beat your
yeah,
ass.
yeah. Yeah, I tried to fight back when one time I did. I punched the guy in the jaw and I broke my wrist. Practically broke my wrist. So it's like, and then me and my friend, we tried to be bullies. We're all like, you know what? We're tired of being bullies. Why don't we bully somebody? So we went to bully this one little kid, man, and then he fucking kicked our ass all over his front yard because he knew karate and shit. Two guys on one guy, and this little because I go up to him and go, "Hey, man, heard you were talking shit about my sister," and I didn't really have a sister. I was just trying to start something with him, and so I push him on the ground. And he gets up and just like fucking does like a kick into my chin, and he does like that fucking helicopter kicks to my friend, and he was grabbing me by the fucking neck and just throwing me around his fucking yard and shit. And we went home just
All
all beat up. We're like, you know what? We can't be bullies. This ain't for
like,
us.
y'all like, well, that didn't work out the way we expected.
Yeah. Like, fuck that shit.
Oh god.
Gives you the black belt.
It's almost 3. I should probably cut this off here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you got other shit to do besides
Yeah. You gotta
hang out here with me.
watch some Law and Order and then go to bed. Boom, boom,
I'm
boom,
gonna
boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna skip the Law and Order and go straight to bed.
Nice. Hell yeah. This was fun though.
The following bed is going to see my head and my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Viewer discretion is advised. Dun, dun, however that goes.
Yeah.
Speaking of going to bed, I think Jasmine fell back asleep because I haven't heard from her since.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's probably sitting there with the phone.
Hallow Weiner's still up.
Yeah.
Get to bed,
Yeah,
Hallow
I'm
Weiner.
down. It's time to put your wiener to bed.
Yep, get that wiener to bed, man.
Get the wiener to bed. Well, bro, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, we'll do it
Great
again
hanging
sometime.
out with you.
I'm looking
hell
forward to
yeah.
having you on the metal block soon. So
Oh hell yeah, that will be happening.
get your mouth ready for the heat, the hot, because I'm going to get myself some hot stuff as well.
I wonder if I should get some fresh ones because I know mine's
Yeah.
are going to be old.
I'd hate for you
Oh.
I'd hate for you to die on the air or something because you ate some bad hot shit.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. It's like, yeah, I have that hot
But
chip
that could
challenge,
boost.
but I think that's from just 2021 actually.
Yeah, that could boost my ratings though if you died on the air because like
hey, you know what? At least I'm doing it for a good cause.
Yeah, finally got a bunch of views. Hell yeah!
Yeah, finally, yeah. Homie had to die, but hey, thanks, buddy.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, man. I'm just gonna be enjoying all this monetization.
Yeah. Cool.
Can you monetize your video if somebody died on it? I wonder.
I know, yeah. Pay for the funeral expenses.
This is
Yeah.
right on.
Cool.
But yeah.
All right, my brother.
Thank you. It's been fun. Thank you
Yeah.
everybody watching.
See you on Facebook.
And see you on the Facebook. All right.
Yeah.
You take it easy. Have a good night, man.
You too, bro.